again out in the Oregon, beautiful weather. Excited to see all of you beautiful people today. Appreciate all of you from the bottom of my heart who have been supporting me lately. Today we're gonna have a quick little stream. I only got a few minutes worth of information to put out there, but nonetheless, it's still important to take in. It's gonna be probably about a 10-minute stream, but let's go ahead and get right into it. Hopefully you all are having an amazing Friday and make good decisions tonight. Today we're talking about a new mindset. We're talking about a collection of ideas. I mean, yesterday we had a good stream. We were talking about dieting. We were talking about nutritional health. We were getting deep into the nutritional health, and that was a W. We had a good stream yesterday. You know, not starving yourself so you're not acting all weird. You need to make sure you're nutritionally taken care of so you can make some big baller decisions. But today we're talking about the mindset you got to have going into life, like every single day. What type of mindset you got to have? The get more mindset, the attract mindset, you know? But yeah. I guess I'll start it off with this. Not every single day you're gonna like have a successful ass stream. You're not gonna have a successful day at the gym, technically, but like, or just feeling it out. But like, you know, you just like, you do it for the good days. Do it for the good days. Because as long as you're doing something positive, it's still good. But that was just a little bit of a thing. But diving deeper into this attract more mindset. And the attract more mindset, we're looking to basically attract more. And so where I was going with this was in order to gain more anything, gain more knowledge, more power, more money, more muscle, more friends, more things. You need to have other things in your life that are buffing you up, that are giving you advantages. You need to have more things. Okay, so think about passive income as an example. You know, passive income is when you make money without ever having to go to work. So you got your job and you got passive incomes. This is the same exact logic. You need to have this for whatever it is that you're applying yourself into. Make sure you have different resources giving back to you for whatever it is that you're seeking out. Shout out Enzo Snyder. Shout out JC with that scripture. Word. We just need to trust the process and trust blindly. Like, we need to follow Christ blindly. And I mean, I don't like to say that lightly because, you know, I'm not a disrespectful person, and this may not be the most respectful place. On my stream is not the most respectful place. I'm coming in here with the J, and, you know, it's like, but I'm serious though. You guys, like, you just trust the process. Keep a good head on your shoulder, because not every day is gonna, you know, be not every day is gonna be successful. But, you know, you gotta as long as you're doing what you're trying to do, as long as you're putting effort in, then that shit matters. Like, that shit, nobody could take that shit away from you. Effort, you know. What's up, Juan Mendoza? Shout out Daniel. Shout out JC. Yes, sir. We're on this. Effort comes in all sizes and shapes, and it doesn't matter who you are. You know, you gotta respect the grind. It don't matter who you are. You gotta respect the grind. It can be just as hard for somebody. You never know. You never know how hard it is for these people sometimes. So like, here's a good example. A buff dude benching 300 pounds versus an an old guy who can barely even lift up a dumbbell, but they're both at the gym and they're both working hard, and like it's both equally hard for them, even though one of them's only lifting up 300 pounds and one of them's only lifting up 25 pounds. They're both still, they got that right mindset, that right mentality. They're still trying to better themselves, and you got to respect that grind and respect that the effort is basically equal. And that's a weird concept to think about, because one of them is lifting way more weight. One of them is like, you would see, and you may want to just think, the first thought is, wow, that guy is like way stronger, whatever. Hell nah, bruh. You can't be judging these fools like some weird person. Don't be weird. You just got to judge yourself and judge the past version of yourself, guys. Judge the past. That's the only one. That's the only person we're competing with. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. The grind is like the same for everybody, but in that sense, also you never know how hard like these people be. I be on my last string sometimes, so like, yeah, that was a good part of my stream. But the second part is you just got to make sure you have this mindset, like you want to improve yourself, because like that's what I'm saying with the attraction mindset, like compare yourself to yesterday, keep gaining more energy, more success, more whatever it is that you're trying to get. Whatever it is you're trying to get, make sure you gain it. And like keep trying to gain it using these methods. So you're going to have to compare yourself to yesterday. All right? And you're going to have to make sure you're compensating correctly, like, maybe you need to cut back the spending if you want to save up. These are just examples, theoretical, theorize in your brain how you can apply this. Shout out IZB, shout out AJ, shout out Juan Mendoza. I hope y'all all having a beautiful Friday and have an amazing Friday night. As I said, this stream's going to be kind of short. Make sure y'all drop a like, sub. We be doing this every single day, dropping new information. Shout out to all y'all from the bottom of my heart. How can I get a girlfriend? Perfect question for tonight's stream. And look, I'm not going to be here telling you guys on the internet, because this ain't the place to be looking. If you're already here looking, you're probably looking. But look, you could still use your resources. Like I said, watch a YouTube video, learn the right lift, watch a YouTube. So you're using, all right, the attraction mindset, man. You got to make sure you're just constantly improving yourself daily. And then eventually somebody who's going to come and respect that. And they're going to respect your skill and your craft, even if it may be niche. So make sure you're doing that shit, that whatever interests you, even if it's niche, do that shit every single day. Become a pro at it. And then one day that one person is going to come around. They're going to see that shit. They're going to be like, make sure you show them how cool it is. But just keep trying to add more to your life. You need to have buffs. You need to have things. You need to have people relying on you. You need to have people depending on you. You need to have a lot of these things that are going to give you more experience. You need to go through some stuff. You got to have things giving back to you, multiple things. It's like you need to have passive, you got to have passive incomes if you're trying to get rich. It's the same philosophy. Come on. So whatever it is you're trying to gain, make sure you got a bunch of little other things trying to help you. So if you're trying to look good on your job, at your job or whatever it is, make sure you brush your teeth, make sure you freaking have clean shoes, whatever it is, look good when you're at school, whatever it is. Whatever your goal is, make sure you got every small little thing is gonna matter. Every small little thing is gonna add up, and you're gonna want as many things working with you as possible. So try to rearrange your life like that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And not every single day when you're at the gym, you're gonna be lifting the craziest weight. But as I said earlier, if a 25-year-old, or I mean, if a old person lifts up a 25 pound dumbbell, and then a really strong buff person starts benching out 300 pounds, that shit is like the same, bro, because they're both just trying to work. But yeah, we're just finishing up this stream, finishing up the J, per usual, every single day. Every single day. This thing is gone. You know what? Usually these papers are but today this paper actually added a little bit of flavor. That may be a controversial take. And you know what? Just for sticking into the end of the stream, yes, sir. And Juan Mendoza, it is. Usually I say these things are but today is actually kind of hitting. And just for sticking to the end of the stream, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all how to time travel back in time. All you gotta do basically right now, what you can do is start listening to music, start getting some good memories. And then basically, if you wanna look back and feel like travel back in time, basically, you're gonna have to listen to that song. You know, that's why some days you listen to a song and it takes you back in time to a certain year. So all you got to do, make sure y'all are listening to music. And if you're trying to listen to some fire music, check out my music in the description too, because I'll be posting on SoundCloud. Real shit. But yeah, that's how you theoretically can go back in time. You just got to listen to a song that is taking you back to that time you want to go back to. That's a far out idea. Most of my ideas are more tangible than that, but that's where we're gonna end the stream today. This is some loud you could hear across my whole town. This is some loud you could hear, bruh. You could hear this shit. That's how loud it is. But yeah, I'm in the stream. Shout out to you, AJ. Shout out to you, Bad News, Juan Mendoza. Peace. Pack for Rat logging out.